Hello, Lorinda Carr here for Daily Vibe Check. It's Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. Of course, you may not be seeing this until a month from now, or a year from now, 2 years from now, and that's okay. You will see it when you are supposed to see it. All right, so let's see here. Let's see here. What does Spirit want us to know today now? Oh, this is interesting. For our greatest and highest good. Now, this is the deck. So this is my fourth attempt to do recordings, and everything kept coming up super negative. At least that was a vibe I was getting. It was coming from the same deck. So I switched decks. This deck, I have a deal with my guides that I only read them right setup, whatever the right setup meeting is. So if they got something to say, they could say it now, like through the tower and the devil and all that stuff. Death. I just don't, no negativity. I want advice. What do we need to know? Like what's could be standing in our way, but then how are we going to overcome it? Not just the outcome, but what are our next steps? I think that's really important. Page of Pentacles. Okay. And this is more about being a student, learning a new skill, learning a new trade, or learning something that will help improve your financial situation. It could be seeking out a new job, seeking out a new opportunity. Okay. Maybe you're going to go to school for accounting. All right. And of course, Five of Swords, conflict. It did come up upside down initially, which means an end of a conflict, but the deal is has to be upright. So this might say in the moment you're feeling like you're conflicted. There's this Five of Swords is usually kind of an ugly card as far as you can see it. Even with my pretty stuff, it's ugly. It's conflict in order to create healthy feedback and things that you can learn from. So while things are getting cut away and okay, so maybe you are like taking a test for a certification and you totally bombed it, okay? And maybe your instructor is giving you feedback. That's an outcome here. King of Cups. Hey, so King of Cups is like there's a nurturer, a mentor. So when I see this, I think now back in the old days when I was a student, I was learning how to teach dance, right? And I had to go through a lot of conflicts and I had to do a lot of cutting away and self-evaluation to learn how to be a King of Cups, a really good nurturing dance teacher, a mentor to people, to kids, even adults that want to learn and are really insecure about learning new things. This can also be, when in the face of that conflict, find a mentor for yourself, someone who cares about what's going on in your life, someone that cares about how you can take this Five of Swords and improve it. Okay, so I'm going to do, I love these cards. I think these look pretty with our other cards. So let's see what else do we know. What's what's a good next step? What's a step that we need to take? Or just what's an overall vibe? What do we need to know from this deck of cards? I don't know why I picked them up. I just know that we need to use them. Okay. Patience. And that's what this King of Cups is. It's patience. So if you are a teacher already, for example, and you've got students that are trying to learn something new and that are having just a really hard time learning it, it's okay. Be patient with them and be that nurturing, fluid, caring, loving, intuitive guide for them. If you are trying to learn something new, maybe you're trying to do your taxes. Oh, reminder, I got to do my taxes. And it's one thing after another, conflict. Have patience with yourself. Nurture yourself, And then there's also me, an example, me, one after another, learning, trying to record all these things, conflict, conflict, conflict. I need to be patient with myself. So the key to today is patience, even in the face of conflict and like cards showing up that you didn't want to show up, or phone calls interrupting, or like my husband's home today, which is great. He's working from home, but he also types super, super loud to where I'm in the basement and he's upstairs and I can hear him, like I can feel him typing. But at the same time, I'm not even mad because he's at home. I love having him around. So, just hard to do on recording days. I was recording something earlier and all of a sudden I realized he's like standing next to me. And I'm like, can I help you? He's like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know, recording. He's like, oh, it was fine. He didn't know. So anyway, if there's conflict that comes to you, just know that, I do feel like there's kind of a shift in energy going on recently. I know I was like really, really super stressed and like trying to there weren't enough minutes in the day. And I was that was with me like dumping things off on my plate and not taking on extra. And I'm just like so overwhelmed. And it was really good to get away for a couple of days. Even though I still had to work from the hotel there, it was still, hello, it was amazing. Um, and once I got back, I had to just kind of step back, reevaluate everything, and kind of crack down on myself, But at the same time, I had to really be patient with myself. So anyway, glad to be back. Also, I started saying we could talk about this in a different video, but we'll talk about it here now for those of you who've been hanging on. So as a manifesting experiment, and I think I'm going to do a separate video on this, as an experiment, because someone else, a friend of mine was like, I don't understand, TikTok. I don't understand the algorithm. I do these amazing videos, and I tell you what, my friend Shelby, if you're on TikTok, follow her, Shelby Taps. I think it's Shelby Taps. I'm going to double check while I'm thinking about it. She creates some of the best video content for like tap dancers, and Shelby Taps, phenomenal. Like she does these really great videos, and so I was kind of like checking out some of her stuff, and like she's a friend of mine in tap dance world, and she was like, "Girl, I don't even know, like I can't seem to, nothing's catching on," and I'm like, "Dude, I have 200 followers, and it's all over dumb things, so I don't know what to tell you." And I said, "I love your videos. Who knows? Maybe it's just too specialized of a niche. I don't know." And I said, "Maybe you just need to manifest it." Because, I talk about manifesting all the time in my videos. So I have 200 followers exactly 1 week ago today. So it was last Tuesday. And maybe it was Wednesday, actually. Either way, it's a week ago. 200 followers. I tell her, I'm like, you know what? We'll do an experiment. I'm going to manifest. I'm going to do a video, and I had already done a couple of videos, and no one, like hardly anyone's watching them. Like it's not, I'm literally nobody in TikTok world, right? And um, and so I posted kind of a couple funny videos, and then I did one that I thought was hilarious, where I just mouthed someone else's words, but it was Gen X, total Gen X, because I'm a Generation X, Gen Xer. Um, and so I post this video, and I've had over 150,000 views on it. I've gone from 200 followers to 14,000 followers as of about 30 minutes ago. 14,000 followers. Most of them are Gen X, people that feel like they don't belong. And, and there's a number of like fantastic men and women out there doing these great Gen X videos like, hey, we're here. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't do. You belong here too. And it's just kind of taken off. So I actually have an account. I've got 2 accounts. One of them is for my psychic stuff, and I only have like 128 followers on that, but I haven't put a lot of time into it. So my whole point is that I manifested. My manifestation was, okay, I'll get 10,000 followers by Sunday. And I did the whole, my visualization where I imagine the Amazon box on my porch, and all of the followers were there. Like I had 10,000 followers, and it was Sunday, and I even got delivery on Sunday. So I was just thankful for, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got this on Sunday. Look at all these followers, 10,000 of them. I hit 10,000 followers on Sunday. So I was like, okay, game on. My husband was like, well, let me know when you hit 20. I'm like, no. Oh, you underestimate me. And underestimate spirit by that standard. So that's my goal. 20,000 followers over the next 7 days. Yeah. So I've already done the visualization. I take the time to visualize it and imagine the 20,000 on my porch in the box. I'm like, oh, look at that, 20,000 followers, ready to go. So just more as an experiment. So I'm hoping that I could take some of these things I'm learning on my just regular page to start incorporating in my psychic page, just as a separate thing. So we'll see. I've had fun learning how to create. As somebody pointed out, hey, we were the generation that MTV was born when we were teenagers. So like, what perfect timing. Yeah. But also TikTok is like our own personal MTV. We can make videos, we can add music, we can do voiceovers, we can karaoke, we can dress up, we can do crazy, effects. So that's my spiel. You should come if you are on TikTok, come follow me. My psychic channel is Psychic Medium Lorinda Carr. I haven't done a whole lot with that, just learning how to do the videos and learning how to do effects and things like that. It's been fun. It's been kind of fun considering, Gen Xers are techies. Like we grew up tech junkies. We went from rotary phones to cell phones. Like look at everything that we've done and experienced in our time here. And same with baby boomers as well. All the change that has gone on just in their lifetime is insane. Gen Xers though kind of have that weird niche. Like we're kind of borderline sociopaths, serial killers, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so if you think of it, check out TikTok. Psychic Medium Lorinda Carr is my psychic channel that I'm going to start working on a little bit more. My experimental, let's see what the heck happens now, 14,000 followers in 1 week is also, you can just type in my name, Lorinda Carr, but also it's tap dancing psychic biker. So there's that. Maybe psychic biker girl, I forget now. It doesn't matter. So now I'm just rambling on and on. No matter whatever conflicts comes to you, be patient with those around you and with those that, and even with yourself. Yeah. And align yourself with people that will be patient with you. Okay. All right. So have a fantastic Tuesday, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.